I am speaking to you now because I have watched you standing at the threshold of a door that others tried to build without your consent. Hear me and do not let your heart be shaken. I have seen the message you did not receive, the reservation you did not make, the name that looks like yours written by a hand that does not honor truth. I am the Lord who sees in secret, and I reveal what is hidden for the sake of your safety, your peace, and your destiny. Do not skip these words. Your breath is in my hand, your future is in my design, and I do not waste your minutes. I am placing light on a detail that matters because it is a sign, a signal, and a summons to rise in wisdom, not a reason to drown in fear. Someone has secretly booked a room with your initials, and the room is not merely a place, it is an assignment, a meeting point, a setup designed to pull you into a story that is not yours to carry. I saw the click before the confirmation, the whisper before the plan, the smile that pretended to be harmless while the intention rearranged shadows to look like shelter. I am the one who separates shadow from substance. I speak, and the motive is divided from the mask. Do not panic. Lift your eyes. I am not bringing this to you to trouble you, but to untie you. You will not walk into nets while I am your guard. You will not answer doors I did not knock. You will not sign where I did not write. You will not wear an identity that counterfeit hands try to tailor around your shoulders. I have measured you for a garment of clarity, and it fits you perfectly. This matters because names carry doors, and initials carry keys, and when your letters appear in a place you did not choose, an unauthorized door tries to claim your steps. But I am the door over every door, and I am closing what was opened against you. I am cutting a thread that someone thought you wouldn't notice. I am canceling a script that someone hoped you would read aloud with your feet. I am shattering an appointment made in your absence. I am disentangling your timeline from a trap disguised as convenience. There are seasons where the enemy does not fight you with storms, he fights you with detours that look like shortcuts, with rooms that look like relief, with offers that seem to honor your name. But your rest is not in rooms, your refuge is in me. Your peace is not rented, your peace is woven into your spirit by my hands. Listen to me with the part of your heart that has learned to be still when others shout. The one who planned this wanted you to react, to rush, to prove, to show up, to defend, to explain. But I am speaking so you will respond instead, and response is not reaction. Response is wisdom. Response is alignment. Response is choosing me before choosing movement. You are not obligated to attend confusion. You are not obligated to answer every alarm that does not have my seal. I release you, child, from the pressure to prove what I have already protected. I release you from the performance others demand when they fear the clarity I am giving you. I release you from the pull to step into rooms that look like answers but smell like anxiety. I am God, and I do not lead you into panic and call it providence. You asked me for a sign, something tangible, something undeniable. This is that sign. It is not to frighten you but to instruct you. It is to confirm that I have been talking to you in your sleep, nudging you in your quiet, shielding you in your wandering thoughts. It is to remind you that nothing is hidden from the one who loves you. When your initials appeared where your footsteps never walked, I placed a barrier of mercy between the plan and your peace. I permitted the detail to surface so you would learn the difference between flattery and favor, between coincidence and coordination, between a human agenda and a holy appointment. You do not have to expose anyone, light does that. You do not have to chase explanations, truth stands without running. I am the God who makes hidden papers curl at the edges when my breath passes over them. I am the God who makes locked emails become witnesses in time. I am the God who lets what pretends to be accidental reveal its own choreography. Do not return to old agreements with fear. You used to think that warnings meant weakness. You used to believe that to be brave you must ignore the nudge. You used to call anxiety discernment and then collapse under the weight of guesswork. But I am breaking that pattern now. Courage is not carelessness. Courage is obedience that refuses to run into any room that does not hold my presence. I am maturing your discernment. You will feel the texture of intentions the way a skilled hand can feel the grain of wood in the dark. You will know when "come" is not me and when "wait" is not delay but deliverance. I am placing a new gravity in you. Distractions will not carry you as easily as they did last year. Invitations without integrity will drift off your life like leaves that cannot cling to the oak. This matters because your season has shifted. You are not the person who needed every open door. You are the person who needs the right door. You are not at the stage where you prove your value. You are at the stage where you protect your value. I have prepared rooms for you, and none of them were arranged in secrecy with your name spelled like bait. The rooms I ordain are bright with purpose, clear in timing, and honest in invitation. The rooms I choose for you require no panic payments, no shame signatures, no rush that tramples joy. My rooms heal your posture. My rooms return your breath. My rooms greet you with alignment, not alarms. You will step into what I have prepared, and you will say, "This, surely, is what he meant," because your peace will nod before your mind finishes its sentence. I am also addressing the one behind this. I am not blind to their need to be noticed, their hunger to be first, their fear of being forgotten, their habit of using your name as a ladder because they think doors open faster when your letters are on them. Child, do not harden your heart in hatred, set it like flint in wisdom. I will teach you how to be kind without being a doormat, generous without being exploited, hopeful without being naive. You can bless without being bound. Your compassion will not be a leash in anybody's hand. I am detoxing your yes. I am giving you the peace to say no even when your past training says nod. I am removing the guilt that manipulates you. The host who booked the room did not book your future. The reservation did not reserve your joy. I cancelled what they tried to confirm, and I confirmed what they tried to cancel: your calling, your clarity, your crown. Breathe. I am walking through your week with you. I am putting a quiet firewall around your communications. I am ordering your steps so your schedule becomes a filter and not a net. There are calls you will not return, messages you will not answer, offers you will not entertain, and none of this will be rudeness. It will be reverence for the assignment I placed in your hands. I am teaching you to protect what I gave you. I did not bring you this far to let your name be used as an anchor to drag you back into waters I already rescued you from. You will see the pattern clearly, the timing that felt odd, the wording that felt off, the way the plan required secrecy from you but publicity for them. Wisdom will no longer whisper and then go unheard. I am turning it into a bell inside your chest. Now hear me about your heart. When you discover that a thing almost touched you, you can feel betrayed by life. But I was between you and the thing the entire time. I have kept you from collisions you never saw. I stood at intersections you did not know you were approaching. I lifted your head at the exact moment a lie tried to look like truth. The reservation was the attempt, the deliverance was the result. Let this strengthen your trust, not poison it. Let this teach you that I am better at being your guard than you are at being your own detective. Let this mark the end of sleepless nights spent drafting responses to scenarios that will never happen because I already said no to them. Rest, because I am not only the God who warns, I am the God who supplies. I provide the exit as well as the insight. I give you alternatives that don't taste like fear. I arrange divine appointments that require no secrets and carry no strings. Watch how I replace what was manipulative with what is mutual, what was rushed with what is right, what was smoky with what is solid. I am ushering you into conversations that will confirm what I've told you privately. I am sending you a helper with a steady spirit, someone who reads contracts slowly, prays before yes, and sees through the polished tone of hurried invitations. I am teaching you to surround yourself with watchmen who find joy in protecting your peace rather than in profiting from your access. I am pruning your circle gently but thoroughly, and gratitude will grow where guilt used to live. Do not let this moment make you cynical, let it make you ceremonial. Bless the lesson. Thank the light. Close the door with dignity and keep your stride holy. You owe no drama to the past. You owe no speech to manipulation. You owe obedience to me and kindness to yourself. I have called you to steward a future that cannot fit inside borrowed rooms, and so I have delivered you from them. Your initials belong to me, your days belong to me, your destiny belongs to me. I write your name where it will flourish, not where it will be used as decoration for someone else's plan. I am carving out a path where your purpose is not a prop but the center. Every step you take with me will feel like oxygen. I am breathing on your finances. Panic will not govern your decisions. I am breathing on your work. Exhaustion will not sign your agreements. I am breathing on your relationships. Loneliness will not escort you into unsafe spaces. I am breathing on your discernment. You will not confuse familiarity with safety again. You will not mistake urgency for importance or secrecy for significance. The grace I am giving you now will linger long after this message ends. It will become a habit in you. It will become a new normal that others notice and respect. You will feel lighter because false obligations will fall off you like weights that never belonged on your shoulders. Child, lift your hands. I am sanctifying your name. When your initials appear next, it will be where my purpose has planted you, where gratitude meets assignment, where integrity meets invitation. You will walk into rooms that smile because you are meant to be there, not because you were tricked into arriving. You will sign where I have written, and no counterfeit will be able to imitate the peace that floods you at my table. I am sealing this over you with my blessing. I am surrounding you with quiet thunder, authority that doesn't shout, strength that doesn't boast, clarity that doesn't argue. You will see the fruits quickly, messages that lose their pull, voices that lose their power, plans that lose their momentum, because my yes over you is louder than any strategy made in the dark. Do not try to skip this moment of recalibration. Sit in it with me. Let me reorder your calendar, your boundaries, your expectations. Let me teach you how to answer only what I send and release what I do not. Let me show you how to keep your doors, how to hold your peace, how to walk past rooms that promise a soft bed but hide a hard cost. You are not falling behind by refusing confusion, you are moving ahead by choosing me. The road I am taking you on will give you back the hours you used to spend untangling yourself from traps. You will know that I, the Lord, have done this, because your soul will stop bracing for impact and start anticipating goodness again. I bless your going out and your coming in. I bless your inbox and your doorstep. I bless your signatures and your silence. I bless your nights with deep sleep and your mornings with clean directions. I bless you with friends who carry oil, not gossip, counsel, not control, truth, not theatrics. I bless your name to be used rightly, in covenant with me and never as a lure for another's scheme. I bless your discernment to rise like the sun, making lies visible before they can grow legs. I bless your courage to close doors politely and permanently. I bless your joy to return unbothered by what almost was. Now stand up inside, even if you are sitting down. Feel the shift in your chest. That is not anxiety, that is alignment. I am here. I am closer than your breath. I am the keeper of your minutes, the guardian of your name, the architect of your future. The room that was booked without you will not book you. The story written without you will not cast you. The plan formed without you will not find you. My plan will. My favor will. My peace will. Follow me, and you will find yourself exactly where your initials belong, engraved on promises I authored, resting on doors I opened, living in rooms I filled with light before you arrived. I am speaking to you now because I see what you cannot see and I hear what you have tried to ignore. I have watched the way your heart skips and your hands pause when a new sign appears in your path, and tonight I am making the sign unmistakable. Do not try to skip this, beloved. I am telling you plainly, someone has secretly booked a hotel room with your initials, and it is not an accident, not a coincidence, not the work of random chance, not the universe idly rolling dice to see where your attention will fall. Your initials are a key, and a door has been prepared. You have asked for proof that I am near you, that I am fighting for you, that I have not forgotten you, and now proof has arrived wrapped in the ordinary disguise of a reservation. I am with you in this moment, steadying your breath, opening your inner eyes, because I have purposed that what was hidden will not remain hidden, and what was planned in the shadows will be brought into the light where you will walk confidently and not stumble. I have watched the way others have moved around you, measuring your strength, testing your boundaries, peering into your life as if it were a window left unlocked. I saw the whisper before it was a whisper and the thought before it was a thought. The person who placed your initials on that booking did it with a mixture of boldness and fear, like someone approaching a lion with a trembling hand. Their motives were layered, a strand of curiosity, a thread of envy, a ribbon of desire, a deep spool of control spun from old disappointments. But above their motives sits my intention like the sun over the morning, to use even the designs of others to push you into the room where your clarity waits. I am not confused about their plan, and I am not concerned about your steps. I am the one who numbers your days and knows the weight of every tear and the sound of every unspoken prayer, and I am telling you that this strange sign is a hinge. Doors turn on hinges. Lives turn on moments like this when you could walk past, or you could pause and listen and let me guide you into the truth you asked me to reveal. There are two stories woven into this one booking. In the first story, an adversary meant to place you in a situation where you would be misunderstood, where the air would be thick with half-truths, where someone could say, "Look, the evidence," even if the evidence was a trap. In the second story, a protector meant to create a meeting point, a safe place away from the noise, so that a confession could be spoken and a burden lifted before it became a storm. Which story is this? I am telling you now, it is both, and I am the author who knew how to bend the lines so that what could have framed you will free you, and what could have wounded you will warn you and then promote you. Do not rush past me here. Do not say, "This is too strange," and close your spirit. I move in straight lines through crooked roads, and I am able to call a simple detail, like your initials on a reservation, out of the chaos of 100 choices and make it ring in your chest like a bell that says, "Be attentive, I am speaking." You have wondered why your discernment has sharpened these last few days, why familiar rooms feel unfamiliar, why faces you trust suddenly reveal unfamiliar angles. It is because I have pulled you into a different frequency. I have put you on watch without the anxiety that watchfulness used to bring you. I am separating the weight of fear from the gift of awareness. When you were younger, vigilance meant exhaustion. Now I am teaching you that vigilance, when it is rooted in my peace, becomes clarity without panic, fire without smoke. You are not paranoid, you are prepared. You are not overreacting, you are awakening. The secret booking is a mirror, and in it you will see two faces, theirs and yours, but more importantly, mine, because I stand behind you and over you and in front of you, and every step you take through this will be ordered. You do not need to rehearse speeches, draft long messages, or invent theories. Simply ask me to sort what is true from what is not, and watch how I place each piece on the table with gentleness and force, the way a sculptor sets down a chisel and lifts a veil. There is a name that has circled you like a moth circling a light, someone you have given more benefit of the doubt than they earned, someone whose charm felt like warmth until you noticed it had no heat. They were present when a private detail about your life surfaced in a place it did not belong. They were present when a rumor moved like a slow wind and no one could say where it started. They were present when an opportunity closed strangely, as if a hand you could not see pressed the door just before you reached it. I am not asking you to accuse them. I am asking you to see clearly. I am laying before you three confirmations. First, a location that is familiar but not yours. Second, a date that intersects a commitment you just made. Third, your initials, clean, unmistakable, placed as bait and as signal. I will speak to you about each of these in quiet ways. The confirmation will arrive like a rhythm, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, once in the evening. Do not go hunting, you will not need to. The confirmations will meet you like faithful dogs that find their owner. You will know. I am not sending this to frighten you. I am sending this to put strength in your spine and wisdom in your mouth. When you were overwhelmed before, you thought your only choices were fight or flight. Now I am giving you a third way, my way, where you do not swing wildly or run blindly. You will walk. You will step forward with the measured confidence of someone who knows that heaven stands behind them. You will not be tricked into theatrics. You will not be seduced into shadowy conversations. You will not sign what you do not understand. You will not let the gaze of a practiced manipulator rearrange your understanding of yourself. You are not who your critic says you are who I say you are, and I have said that you are chosen, preserved, taught, and guarded. The room with your initials is not a throne for your enemy, it is a classroom where I will teach you how to graduate from a season that has kept you circling the same lesson. This time you will pass through. There is also blessing braided into this warning. Do you feel the soft knot in your chest loosening even as you read? That is my hand untying the fear that something always goes wrong at the last second. You have lived under that sentence as if it were law. I am writing a new sentence over you now. Things come together at the right second. The right second is the second you yield your need to control the narrative and let me narrate it. The right second is the second you choose truth even if it shakes the old alliances. The right second is the second you answer the question, "Who are you with?" by saying, "I am with the one who knows me fully and loves me wholly." The room was booked in secret, but I am not keeping you in the dark. I am giving you an instruction that will keep you whole. Do not go alone into anything you do not understand. Bring light, bring witness, bring peace. The one who booked it wanted you off balance. I will set you on your feet like a dancer who finds the beat again after a stumble. I will talk to you about the why, because you asked me directly, why would anyone do this? Here is the why: to control the story. If they can place your initials where they want them, they think they can place your reputation where they want it. If they can anticipate your steps, they think they can predict your choices. But they forgot that your steps are not ordered by them, they are ordered by me. There is another why, a confession that longs to be born but is trapped behind pride. Someone needs to say, "I wronged you," but they have convinced themselves that the only way to manage the truth is to stage it, to curate it, to orchestrate the scene so that they can press the script into your hands. I will not let them choreograph you. I will lead you. When the confession comes, it will come without costume. It will be plain. It will have my gravity on it. And when it comes, you will be strong enough to hear it without collapsing, wise enough to respond without rage, free enough to accept what is yours and refuse what is not.